Don't destroy your child's life. Jordan Peterson's powerful warning. Dr. Jordan Peterson, a Canadian psychologist and author of 12 Rules for Life, has spent decades studying human behavior, family dynamics, and the development of responsibility in young people. His message to parents around the world is both urgent and deeply practical. The way you raise your child can determine whether they grow into a strong, competent adult or a fragile, resentful one. 1. The foundation of discipline. Peterson emphasizes that discipline is not cruelty, it is love properly expressed. When parents refuse to set boundaries, they're not being kind, they're abandoning their children to chaos. Children who never learn to respect limits struggle later with authority, relationships, and self-control. He famously says, "If you don't teach your child to behave, the world will. And the world is not as kind as you are." In psychological terms, clear boundaries help children develop executive function, the ability to plan, delay gratification, and make decisions. These are the same traits that predict academic success and emotional stability later in life. 2. Overprotection, the modern trap. One of Peterson's main criticisms of modern parenting is overprotection. Many parents, driven by fear or guilt, try to shield their children from every difficulty. But struggle and failure are necessary for growth. Don't make your children safe, make them strong. Children who are never allowed to take risks grow up anxious, dependent, and afraid of life's challenges. According to studies in developmental psychology, moderate exposure to risk, whether through play, exploration, or even failure, helps kids build confidence and resilience. 3. Teach responsibility. Early, Peterson insists that children should be given responsibility as early as possible. Cleaning their room, helping at home, or managing small tasks. Responsibility gives meaning and self-respect. Don't let your children do anything that makes you dislike them, he advises, meaning that parents should correct bad behavior before it becomes part of the child's character. Responsibility also creates a sense of belonging and purpose. Without it, young people often drift into denialism or resentment, blaming others for their unhappiness. 4. The role of fathers and mothers. Peterson frequently highlights the importance of both parents. Mothers offer warmth and emotional safety. Fathers provide challenge and structure. When one side is missing, especially the father figure, children often lack confidence, discipline, and moral direction. Studies confirm this. Children raised with engaged fathers tend to perform better academically and emotionally and are less likely to develop behavioral problems. 5. The cultural crisis of parenting. Beyond individual families, Peterson connects parenting issues to a larger cultural crisis. He argues that Western societies have replaced responsibility with comfort and truth with ideology. Many young adults are lost, angry, and purposeless, not because they are evil, but because they were never properly guided. He warns that when parents fail to prepare their children for the real world, they send them into adulthood unequipped, emotionally, spiritually, and morally. 6. Hope and redemption. Despite his warnings, Peterson's message is ultimately hopeful. Change begins with awareness. A single parent who decides to set boundaries, tell the truth, and model strength can change the course of a child's life. He reminds parents, you're not trying to raise a happy child, you're trying to raise a competent adult. Key takeaway. Parenting is not about making life easy for your child. It is about preparing them for reality. Rules, discipline, and responsibility are not punishments. They're gifts that shape maturity and freedom. The greatest act of love you can offer is to teach your child how to face life with courage and truth.